All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today is a special day because I see one of my favorite Dumb and Dumber vehicles, and this, of course, is a 1994 Lamborghini Diablo. Actually, it's a 1991, but same body style. Scissor doors, red over tan interior, and it's definitely a tight fit because of the reclined position of the seat. I'm going to attempt to see if I fit in this car. First, you have to sit on the sill. I squeeze in, very tight clearances. As many of you know, I've sat in a LM002, and of course, it closes right up. And in here, it is an extremely tight fit, but I do have a gated manual, and that is a very nice gated shifter. I'm sure they copied Ferrari, but it's all good. This thing is something else. The visibility is interesting because even though the seat is all the way back, the foot clearance is almost as if I am pushing all my legs towards the center of the vehicle. To properly sit inside a Lamborghini, as a tall person, you have to sit on the sill first. Then you gracefully try to slide your butt into the bucket seats. You have to duck your head because you're going to hit this upper portion of the vehicle. You're going to hit the roof with your head, and then you gracefully glide underneath to get your knee underneath the area between the steering wheel and the shift lever. Then once you get in, you bring your knee and hope that you make enough clearance to shut the scissor doors because you don't want to scissor your knee in the process. And oddly enough, there's a lot of space between my knee on the left side, but there's barely any space for my knee on the right side. And I believe that this steering wheel is at a very low position. I don't know if this thing telescopes and actually positions itself push in or push out. I'm not sure if it's a telescoping steering wheel. Getting out is not very pretty either. But here we are. Everything is wrapped in leather in this interior. Inside, the visibility is interesting. But you can see my right knee barely has any clearance. And when I close the door, I have lots of knee on my left, lots of knee room on my left, and there's no room on my right. Not very symmetrical, but the fit and finish is pretty cool. You have the piping in the leather, you have the contrast leather, you have the upper panel, which is black to prevent any sun glare, because if this part was beige, the reflection off the sun would be impossible. Barely any room to the back. I mean, you have a very small window that faces backwards, but the seats are beautiful. I think this is the best selling point. Very Ferrari Daytona-esque, but this is a very nice looking interior. Obviously a modern Alpine radio. I have this in my Land Rover. Climate control seems very 1991, but it's probably better than anything that was offered in its day. You have all your lock, unlock functions, your dome light, your keys, your rearward lights, your hazard buttons, and of course, these look like they were right out of the Fiat catalog or the Chrysler catalog because Chrysler was owning Lamborghini at the time. When Audi got involved, the quality of the materials became German and they slowly started to improve. Everything seems very, very antiquated in comparison to the modern Lamborghinis that you sit in today. As I carefully get out, you just come to realize that these cars are not built for very tall individuals. But I get out as best as I can and I close the door. Still a cool car, but I probably prefer a Porsche because it's probably the only car that I fit in comfortably. But there's a Lamborghini Diablo.